Still, though, XOP are paying for this dearly. Melioli down to 17 health.
Yeah, and she's instantly grabbed the AWP of the CT side. She knows she's low and she needs to hit the shot that will kill. So AWP, 2 AWPs and an AK-47 are going to make this A-site retake a little bit difficult. There is tags to work with, but holding very passively. Melody will get it, and then ice mopping up and one.
Ayumi, though, look at that. All of a sudden, you got a 2v1, and it ends up going XOP just barely.
Melody with the perfect nade placement. You cannot argue with that. That was quite something, actually, from XOP. It looked like they had that site absolutely locked down, but Ayumi from MBT, she shows up big time, not quite able to do it.
That's why you talk about her being the clutch player for the team. Nearly clutched it 1v3, but another round goes the way of extra overpowered.
Yeah, and that, I mean, you can argue luck with that nade, but it's such a predicted one. They know she's CT, they know she's tagged up heavy, so out goes the nade and secures the round as Nani looking for the tag once more. Not going to find it. Still a few. CT side very limited in terms of their utility and their potential in this. Ayumi's going to walk right into the crosshair of Nani if she starts to peek that CT angle, and that's going to make things a little bit too awkward, but she perfectly dodges it. Now there's potential. She starts to creep up onto the site.
Yeah, got to be careful with this peek, though. The smoke's not going to last forever. Take advantage of it while you can. Looking for Nani, maybe looking for Yasungu. Actually turns around a little bit late, doesn't manage to find the finish, and it's down to Funny here. Looking for Nani and Yasungu trying to get that defuse off. You need to be able to get this execution. Finishing one. It's a 1v1, and that's going to be XOP taking a 5th round.
Not quite able to cling on to it, MBT. A little bit of an unfortunate one. Not getting that spray quite under control on the M4. Got to wonder if it was a switch off of that AUG after the meta change, but XOP starting to re-stretch their lead. Of course, the reset no longer an issue, but economy not going to be amazing for the CT side here. And they've got some decisions to make. Of course, it is the pick of XOP, and they are looking good so far on the T side.
Oh, they certainly are. And you mentioned whoever was going to be on T would want to get off to a rolling start. Well, that's certainly been the case for XOP. Remember, this was their map pick. They're feeling confident that they can take Dust 2.
Line play, if any aggression is seen, and it looks like XOP starting to posture towards that B-bomb site.
Yeah, taking their time about it, though. And they do have one player that's kind of hanging back. Was over near Ivy, decided not to really go any further into it. It's a good spread out of defense from MBT. You can see in the front is Japan, kind of guarding the doorway at B ramp.
Yeah, and as she takes this early peek, Nani will make herself visible. Japan spots it out, but doesn't get the smoke off.
There's
She's
the rush.
taken down. And now they're just going to explode on, and the USPS not hitting the shots at range, and that's going to allow this plant to go down for XOP. 4 versus 5. Ying wants to get aggressive early on, takes the contact, but takes the dink, just about secures the frag, and looking for more will be traded out.
You can see XOP absolutely come alive here. They have a 3v2 advantage. Try and guard from the defuse of MBT. Out of the bomb. Oh! And unfortunately, it's just down to CMY for MBT, so they will lose the pistol round, and XOP start off hot on T's once again.
And I mean, T-sided train, that pistol round is almost vital. That pistol round allows you to start to build your T-side, because as soon as the rifles come out, this map becomes a completely different ballgame. So getting that pistol on the board is absolutely key for XOP. Pause instantaneously coming in as we will see the MAC-10 massacre being brought across that T side.
Oh man, I love this from XOP. When they play T's, they just say, all right, we've got some money, let's keep getting money. We're gonna stack it up. Yasungu the first one to pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the money on MBT. There is no cash left in the bank, and XOP should be able to string a few rounds together on the T side from this before MBT manage to get any kind of significant rifles. Because once the rifles come out for MBT, even with this AUG being a little bit nerfed, I think it's going to be quite a CT-sided affair.
Yeah. Now, this would be good for XOP if they do start to build an advantage while they are on T-side, because if they can go into the half with more wins than losses, then all of a sudden it starts to look a lot better when they do switch to CT side, because they will be on a map that is favoring it.
I mean, you say that, but still. 9-6 on Dust 2, and it just went.
I hope it's better for them on train. That was an absolute massacre, and they are playing. I mean, it's been one pistol round, right? But they are playing like that didn't happen, which is what you got to do.
Yeah, you've got to find that ability to mentally reset yourselves after that kind of a string of rounds. I mean, it was from 6 to 14 for MBT. That is absolutely ridiculous on the T side. So they've clearly managed to find some level of a mental reset. Started very early, hitting some nice shots on train to open things up as we do just get to see the players chilling, and you can see how MBT are just so relaxed about this. They're clearly not struggling at all with the pressure of LAN.
No, and I think that's the crucial thing here. And we've talked about experience. This is a team that has definitely been playing together for a little while now. And of course, it was only in this year that they got picked up with the MBT tag.